It's so close between the three teams. Where does the biggest threat to you guys come from tomorrow, or is it equal between the other two teams?
To be honest, it's equal. For me, I mean, for sure, everybody has his strength. Maybe they are, lying all a bit different in different areas, but overall it's very close, which, for tomorrow, anyone can win out of the top six, my conviction. But surely I'm also convinced that the higher up you start, the better chances you have. And I have to say that, I guess, when I start from pole, but no, I think it's going to be close. We'll see in terms of strategy what the day brings. Around here it can be a long race, and but I think we are prepared.
It shouldn't really come as a surprise to anybody to see you so fast around here. How much did you enjoy that?
I enjoyed, yes. It felt like a nice qualifying, and really managed to find a lot of performance from my side from practice 3 to the qualifying, and felt like got pretty much everything out of the car. Obviously it's not good to be behind Ferrari, but we knew that they made some improvements for this weekend, and we really haven't. So but it's first row, and everything's still open for tomorrow.
Was pole always a long shot today?
We knew that was going to be tough, but the car was good all weekend, as it showed in practice sessions, and I was very happy to be third in the end of qualifying. I think we lacked a bit of our top speed, but to be still that close, I think it was very positive for us, and we can definitely fight from there.
There wasn't a single good lap in qualifying today, unfortunately. It was a very poor session.
Scrappiness because you're having to push a little bit harder than you'd like?
In practice, things looked good, and I knew where I could gain. I think I was really quick enough to be quickest in P3, and generally all the other sessions I think it was looking quite close. But then we got to qualifying, and I don't know, I just lost all the potential that we had through practice. Couldn't find it, couldn't complete it, and so just attacking each session.
Kimi, tiny mistake on that final lap. Without that, do you think you could have been front row?
I don't know. It makes no difference to wondering. I don't know really. It was well feeling okay, and just on into turn 2, it just was a lot of understeer suddenly, and struggled to turn around, and then only choice was still try to get an exit, but obviously then on the curb, and that's about it.
We hadn't had the smoothest running weekend. We were felt like we were kind of a bit on the back foot from the start, and took a little bit to get going, but then I felt like, I don't know, I felt like the drive was better than a sixth, but it was close. At least we're not. What we're at, about 4/10. Top 6 are within 4/10, so that's exciting. But obviously, it sucks to be at the tail end of that top 6.
I felt confident in the car all weekend. Obviously, we had to try and work on the setup for a bit longer, really into quali, because of the missing time we had early in the weekend. But I think we did the best we could in terms of position. Lap time wise, I felt I had 1/2 more in me and the car, but it was difficult to extract it in Q3. But it wouldn't have made a difference in positions.
Fantastic, great performance since the beginning of the weekend. We still improved during practice, and we're arriving qualifying stronger like usual. It's typical for Cindy, I think. But I'm happy with the progress of the weekend. I didn't touch the wall once. I got close to it in quali, but from where we start, I think there's all to play.
Yeah, it was good. Really happy with the job I did. Q1 was very good. P8, I think not everyone put all their times down. I think there was 1 or 2 tenths in it, maybe. It's probably the same for everyone, but I think to get into to Q3 was going to be a tall order today, and I think P12 was a good effort. I think the last 2 sessions have been P12, so that was obviously where we were.
I think we maxed out what we have with the car, and I'm very happy of the team about this. We are making progress, as I said in the past every races, and we can see it, 4th consecutive Q2, so it's looking good, and it's a very positive day for us.
Yesterday we seem a little bit more competitive, and today we lost that level. Already in FP3 we felt a little bit worse and less competitive, and unfortunately we confirmed that on qualifying that we were not in the pace today. So disappointed day probably, and hopefully we can recover some places tomorrow at the start, strategy, and I think the points is still the target for us, and I think it could be possible that.
Was that 1 corner shy of a Q2 lap?
No, far from it. I was like 2.5, 3 tenths up, but we're missing I think 6 tenths to Gasly in P16. So for sure it's annoying as a driver when you do a great lap until the chicane, but there was not another position in it, unfortunately.
possibly the shortest qualifying session that you've ever had. Did you just give it too much beans going out of the garage?
Something went wrong. Maybe the beaver from yesterday was still somewhere in there. No, well, yeah. I mean, we laugh about it because it's been since the first race of the season. It's been a terrible series. Some really tough luck. But anyway, the feeling was really good in the car, and from FP1 onwards, very happy with the upgrade. Kevin is improving and getting better in quali, which is great for the team. Starting last is never ideal, but it's one of those races we can overtake. So luckily, it's not Monaco.